What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Trey God, and we're back with another video. And today we're reacting to ViniiTube top 10 badass character introductions in anime. Now, off rip, I need to see my boy Trunks in here. Trunks had one of the coldest introductions ever in anime history, bro. Cause that shit was in. He came with the sword dribble, and he caught that motherfucker like this. He's like, boy, that shit was fire, nigga. Are you serious? Without further ado, man, let's get straight into this reaction video. Let's get it. Oh my god, that's loud. God damn, who was this nigga? That nigga look terrifying.
And for an anime character to have a legacy in a show, their introduction is probably one of the most important things. A good debut can help a character hit the road running.
Madara came in
doom a
and
character
beat
to mediocrity
500 niggas up.
In the long run. Today we'll be having a deep dive and looking at the top 10 most badass character introductions in anime. We could say that these characters have had some of the best debuts, and I think that the way they debuted did wonders for their popularity moving forward. But before we get going, I'd like to encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow, and it will only take you less than a second. Let's try to hit that 1 million subs milestone together.
Hey, go subscribe, man. Get into a mill. What anime is this? I ain't read it.
What love Japanese history, the name Hideyoshi should ring lots of bells. One of the most legendary figures in the Sengoku era, just a tier below Nobunaga, deserves nothing less than a grand debut. Thankfully, Sengoku Basara gives him just that. This is one of the surprisingly badass introductions in anime. Standing atop a hill with practically no one else but himself, he bravely stares down armies out for blood. Then the arrows come, and he reflects them with nothing but his outstretched fists. Yep, that just happens, and it's a surreal sight to see. What an introduction. Hideyoshi is the only person who doesn't use a single weapon. All he needs are his fists and strength, and in the war-torn
he just come in his bitch with the hands?
Don't get any more badass than that.
Niggas have swords and arrows and shit, and he's just like, nah. I'm using my fists. I'm using straight hands.
We've known Gojo for a lot of badass things. Come on, just look at the top Jujutsu Kaisen moments video I posted, and you can immediately see how many of those involve this badass mentor being awesome and filling us with awe. However, while it was his fight with Jogo that made the internet explode,
what do you weave?
Right off the bat, we see him being his whimsical self. You'd expect anyone to go all out in that fight against an aggressively attacking Yuji, but Gojo just toys with him throughout. You know, a character is badass when he can just playfully toy with an opponent out to kill him. Surely a preview of things to come when he finally decides to be serious against the other curses. Future Trunks takes the next slot on the list.
Oh, okay. As long as he was on here, bro. As long as he was on the list. Come on, come in here. What's up? Slice. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? What is you?
The character from the future coming back to change the past storyline's been done a lot in anime already. However, among such instances, few characters could come back and make an impact as big as Future Trunks did. Future Trunks arrives to warn the good guys about the really bad future featuring the androids, and comes face to face with Frieza and King Cold. Remember Frieza? Remember how much trouble he gave the good guys? This must mean there's an epic battle ahead. Well, not really. If you need any further proof of shonen power creep, this moment is a good example, as Future Trunks handily dispatches both Frieza and King Cold. This does get the Z fighters' attention, and we can finally move on to the meat of the arc.
Sliced him.
To build Future Trunks up as a fighter.
Hold on, bro. It's just like he sliced this nigga in half. You know how? Nigga sliced him in half, bro. This shit, it's different. About to ask me for something now, no. But like,
but it's also amusing how quickly Frieza got turned into fodder in this story.
Caught the come on.
Next up, we have Levi's introduction in the first season of Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, my fucking captain. My fucking captain. Hold on. Let me show respect to my fucking captain. Peep the shirt, yo. Peep it. You see my fucking captain. You see my shorty. Hey, this shirt fire. I don't remember where I got this shirt from, but I'll leave a link if I find it.
Highlights Levi has, it can be easy to forget where it all began. So here, let me give you a refresher course on the epic introduction that he had way back. Like a blade that rends despair, Levi comes in from the sides and showcases some top-tier Titan slaying action, the first of many that he'd commit to in the series. I think that what makes this moment so cool is the music. It just works so well having it blare while he slowly analyzes and breaks down the invading Titans with his team. Hanji joins in on the party too, but we all know who the main star of the moment is now, don't we? Spinning through the air and finishing the last Titan with an air of cool ruthlessness, Levi shows us how you introduce humanity's strongest soldier.
No one's fucking with my dog. No one's fucking with my cat. Not at all. Ooh. Whoa, using this nigga's body as a... Damn, these niggas ain't got no name. Or he just fast as fuck.
Sword of the Stranger wastes little time in introducing its primary antagonist, the invincible wall, and the all-powerful storm that our protagonist must overcome. In the movie's early moments, we see Luo Lang take on an entire squad of bandits in one of the best character-establishing moments in action movies. It's not a battle, but a slaughter. As Luo Lang, the Ming's master swordsman, makes easy work for the bandits. The numbers game never really mattered, and it's all quality over quantity in this massacre. Just seeing this moment live made me curious in anticipation of what's to come with this master swordsman. How would our heroes overcome him? Or would they even be able to?
Who is this? What was his name?
Are some questions that a badass character introduction makes you ask, and I'd say that Luo Lang's introduction in the movie did an awesome job at building hype for the character.
Weave? Oh my god. Caught that shit with his fucking hands.
We follow that with another villain appearance, this time by Utsuro. Just when you thought that the trouble had ended, a masked villain makes his unwelcome appearance. For the characters, what seemed at first to be masked Mook ended up dazzling all three of them with excellent swordsmanship and unparalleled power. A 3-on-1 should be fine for our heroes, right? Wrong. Masked Guy proceeds to easily defeat Nobume, Sogo, and Kagura, only being fended off with the arrival of Gintoki and only to reveal Shoyo's face. More questions pile on as Gintoki breaks down, setting the stage for the next arcs and adding even more intrigue to what's already being a very gripping story. You know Utsuro means business from this appearance alone.
I gotta finish
He
up
then
there,
go on to
bro. I can't
establish
just
himself as one of the most broken villains ever in anime.
Oh damn, nigga look good. I ain't gonna lie. Huh? What?
Fourth place is Kizaru from One Piece.
Oh, こちら Kizaru.
Oh, this nigga look clean. This nigga look clean. I just started watching One Piece, so I wonder what 100th episode this is
from the
on.
sky, the Admiral makes his presence felt almost immediately. With a visual like that of him standing triumphantly in front of the smoke and flames, you know this guy means business. It's just something to see him look so unfazed and no sell all the feeble attempts at his life. The way he so nonchalantly acts towards the destruction that he's capable of sort of reminds me of Gojo too. And like Gojo, he's a lot more relaxed than his outlook seems to imply. Some people argue that Kizaru is one of the most important and noteworthy admirals, and while most of it came from his role in the story, I do think that without his impactful and
I ain't said a word because I just been so speechless. This nigga is kicking niggas through buildings, bro. Through buildings. He is dismantling niggas. And dismantling, you know how hard you can kick a nigga for his flesh and fucking bows to destroy your whole fucking building?
Badass debut, he wouldn't have hit the ground running as fast as he did in terms of popularity and buzz.
Are you? Oh wow, that does look fire.
Escanor, one of the greatest and most powerful members of the Seven Deadly Sins, certainly owes his reputation to his impactful first appearance.
My nigga Escanor.
If I were to show a non-fan a picture of the 7 deadly sins and make them guess the most overpowered one among the bunch, I think that not a lot would pick the big, goofy-looking guy with a mustache. However, Escanor proves that appearance isn't everything, and that far more important than appearance is a strong first impression. Even the initial impression for Escanor seemed like a flop at first, with him knocked out of Gallon.
Oh my
However,
god.
morning comes and Escanor shows off his true form in one of the most badass turnarounds you'll see in anime. He then proceeds to do Escanor things and straight up destroy Galland in one hit. Talk about a strong first impression that quite literally came out of nowhere, right?
Sunshine.
L? Ah, yeah. Yeah, I remember getting introduced to L back in the day when I was a youngin'. I was like, who is this nigga,
How
yo?
bad a character's introduction is
L is that
shouldn't just
nigga.
be
Rest in
determined
peace.
based on the physical destruction
I'm sorry
or
if I
special
just spoiled. I'm so sorry if I just spoiled Death Note for you, but it's been out for how long? You know, I'm sorry if I just spoiled.
effects that come along with it. It should be memorable and it should be impactful. So despite not having him flex superpowers or come heralded by lightning and earthquakes or anything of the like, L's introduction makes such a large impact due to his showcase of deduction skills. He first appeared in the series after baiting Light to kill a wanted criminal in live television. His daring and quick resolve showed that he'd indeed pinpointed Light's location and had an idea of how the murders were being carried out.
I still don't
He
understand how
quickly
he's
proved that
like
highly
sits like that.
intelligent and that he'd catch up to Light Yagami. To face off against a genius like Light Yagami,
And he ain't never wearing shoes. Like L always wakes up in the morning and doesn't put shoes on. Like, I think that's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous. I've never listened to the sub version of this. Hey, that shit sound fire. Madara, yeah, of course. Boy came in and beat everyone's ass. Sweat,
Finally, we
oh
close
my.
with who else but Madara. Madara has been so tied with Naruto's
Arc was
lore
pointless,
ever since the story
but-
started taking a more serious turn. A legendary figure known to be responsible for so many of the things that shaped the world until now, and his power was a thing of legend. Now, at the climactic arc of the story, that power was about to be unleashed. Such was the hype
God
surrounding
damn.
Madara, a character
You
who
fucking
deserved to be
weaving
the
and
ultimate
beating
test,
them.
the ultimate villain in a
Correct.
story like
Oh,
Naruto. Considering
oh
the
my
hype
goodness.
surrounding him and how relevant he is in the grand scheme of things, a glorious introduction is the least of the requirements, and Kishimoto simply hit a home run with his introduction. I know one-man army entrances are a dime a dozen in the world of anime, but seeing Madara live up to the hype was just a thing of beauty for me. And the good thing about this is that the momentum from such an amazing debut carried over into his subsequent battles, with him just being unstoppable. Heck, Madara himself became too powerful for his own good, so he had to be written out.
She ain't gonna turn that bitch into a renegade.
So what do you think? Any of those first appearances made a big first impression on you? I'm sure that some of you can't wait to share your thoughts on any character that I may have missed. So let's head over to the comment section and have a casual chat. If you enjoyed the content of the video, let me know by hitting the like button and sharing the video with your friends. Introduce ViniiTube to a friend today and we can continue growing as a community. If you feel like helping the channel grow with monetary contributions, however, you...
Alright, and that's the video, y'all. Who is your favorite character introduction in anime? Let me know in the comments. Mine's, it's gotta be Trunks, cause I fucked with Trunks. I can't even really think of another one at the moment though. Like I really can't, cause I'd have to like look at the anime. Like I can't think of it off the top of my head. But Trunks was for sure the only one I could think of off the top of my head. That shit was. But your boy Trey God, and I'm gone. Peace. See you.